So our Friday nights are becoming just such an open heaven. That is the word, that we are just like, there's that expectation now with our young people. It's like you'll have like 7:30, 8 o'clock, they're all coming in, and there's this expectation God's gonna move, and you have just one person just getting delivered, one person getting a prophetic word, and and just so many times. I mean, I can't even tell you just the testimony after testimony after testimony of people being just filled with God, just by just the presence of God coming, the glory of God descending, and it has been so tangible for us.
We need some more of that. Back a little bit.
You get to take it back. Take it back. It's not just for us to keep it. No. Yeah, the House of Prayer has been going for about 12 years. I think it was 2003 that it launched officially, and since then there's been kind of a wave of young people that were with the House of Prayer for several years, and
like the last 2-3 years also God was highlighting the women again, so now we work both with women and with this generation. Yeah, and it's really expanding, like God's giving strategic things for the land, and especially for these two lines, like the youngest generation and the women in the land. Rising up women, like Arab women in the land, is not easy, especially because of all the culture thing and traditional things. So it has been a challenge for the last 2 years.
I can imagine.
Give or take between 28 to 30 hours of prayer a week. You have about one, possibly 2 sets a day. Right now, because we don't have the manpower, our watches are very much, it's either 1, maybe 2 people. And so it's not like a typical House of Prayer where you'll have the prayer leader, the worship leader, the team, and we wish we had enough people to do that. No. And no, so for us, it's really about having prayer happening. This coming Friday, Saturday, we're actually doing a 24-hour prayer set. We do that. We try to do that once a month. Try. And that, or it's a miracle that we can do that. But the fact of the matter is that because of the young people, because of their hunger, because of they see the effect of prayer. They see the need for it. They see the effect. They see the need.
But it's so good to hear what is happening, what you said about the young people.
So yeah, actually I started like going to church with my mom as a little girl, you know, like traditional churches, a local church in my village. So later on we would have like a youth meeting, and we were invited 2008 to a love conference. I don't know if you heard about it. In Tel Aviv. So we went as a young generation, you know, like we thought it's gonna be another conference, fun. So we went, and all of a sudden there's Matt Gilman worshiping Holy, Holy. And it's another atmosphere. It's something that we're not used to, you know. And there's such, like, this lady came to the stage, turned to be Heidi Baker. She would have the mic and she would start, you know, like releasing her tongue and singing in the spirit. And she would kneel in her knees And the moment she used to release that sound, I felt like the Holy Spirit came on me, and I like fell to the ground. You know, like for 2 hours I couldn't stand. Yeah, like the Holy Spirit was so strong on me, and it was like the first time I experienced God in this powerful way. So when this ended, I needed more. Like, and I cannot go back to my old church the same. Like, I cannot go back to the same meeting, to the same kind of worship. You know, that's not me. I want more. I want what was in this conference. You know, this is the place. You know, this is where I can experience God the same and more even as I experienced in the conference. Yeah, like this is my desire for all of my friends now. Like even my church, I help with the youth ministry there. Like this is what I want to be. Even if they cannot come here, I would take this, what is in here to there, you know? Yeah, like I cannot imagine myself or imagine where I'm gonna be like years from now. If I'm not gonna be here, at least I need what is in here to be with me, you know? Like yes, like God, make me house prayer, you know? This is my heart. This is, yeah.
You have 2 very unusual pictures here, a bride with a sword. Could you comment on that?
Yeah. Are you the bride with a sword?
Oh, I hope I am.
I can.
It's a desire, yes.
Confirm that.
Yeah. You know, we are called to be his bride, but
Yes.
we need to always wear the boots of the battle and the sword, you know. Yeah, we're always in a warfare, like in Nehemiah, you know, when they were building in one hand and having the sword in other hand. This is what we do here as watches. Yes. So we are here to do it, you know, like this is, I feel like this is one of my calling, and I will achieve it no matter what men would say, no matter what the society would say or the community, you know. It's Jesus, and they need to follow him, not other people.
I think it was last week, we had a young man from one of the families. He'd come for the first time to Hope, and he comes from a typical religious, not religious, but a typical like Catholic, Greek Orthodox background. And the Lord just touches him. And he's just shaking and weeping, and he's like looking around for help. And he's like, what's going on? What is happening? And he was just sitting on this chair. He was at the front, and Rania was sitting here, and he was at the front, and just sitting, and he was just like being so immersed in God. And I remember it was around like 11:30 to midnight, around that time that things started to settle down, and we were asking him. He's like, I've been in church. He's like, this was not church. He's like, I've never felt what I felt tonight in my life. I've seen him before. I've seen this young man before. I've seen him at my friend's house before, and I've seen his face. The moment that happened, there was that I need more of that. I want more of that part of God that I just touched. I want more than just Sunday morning Christianity. I want. And I saw it. I saw that switch that went and hit from tolerating prayer and doing church and doing Christianity to I want this. I want to live this.
Can anything good come out of Nazareth?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Jesus came out of Nazareth, and the house of prayer is coming out of Nazareth. Nazareth scripturally was the one city that Jesus could do no miracles, and it's known as the city of the faithless. There's no faith for Jesus to do, and since the time of Jesus until recent days, in the past 10 years of the house of prayer, it's only been in this time I would say probably at the beginning of the house of prayer is when that, call it a stronghold, call it a something like that, that broke over Nazareth, because it was a very difficult city in the sense of faith was very difficult to maintain. And so now...
Faith opposed to religion.
Faith in the sense of faith to believe for God to heal, for God to break in, for God. Faith in that sense. Yeah, believing. And so now we have like every week, like if anyone needs prayer for healing, everyone's laying hands on people and they get healed. I mean, we've had some crazy things happen. Yeah, so we had a tumor disappear. We've had like legs growing. We've had I've seen my share. I had someone here 3 years ago when I was here. She had chronic migraines that would paralyze her, and so she came, and she only came once, and that's the last time I saw her. And we prayed for her. And I remember she sent me a message a few months later saying that she hasn't had those migraines since. And so we're having these miracles, these signs and these wonders happening in the city. It's incredible. And so, I mean, these young people have an expectation for healing. It's not a question mark. So it's the city of the faithless is now the city of the faithful. It is the city full of faith, full of faith to believe for that leg to grow, for that tumor to disappear, for that cancer to disappear, whatever it is. It's Jesus, the hometown of Jesus, is now becoming the city of faith.
בשנייה שאית פניך, בשנייה שאית כבודך, בשנייה שאית פניך, בשנייה שאית כבודך, לא אוכל להפסיק להלל אותך.